All right.
What is this?
What is this music?
It's a vibe.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Yeah, it's good. But
This is from Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's remixed, but it's from Pokemon.
Okay. That doesn't narrow it down a lot.
It sounds like recent gen.
No, this is from Diamond and Pearl.
Ah,
Cool.
That being said, I do wish the remake had like the.
Whatever the
like,
region
much
was,
better.
I can't hear you.
Kanto region, I can hear you.
I don't think it was Kanto, but I'm not sure.
Dude, you could have told me Pokemon Diamond came out yesterday, and I would have believed you. I don't know nothing.
I think it's in the Paris region. Speaking of music,
Yeah?
hey Shift, y'all got some music album recommendations for folks out there? What you're currently vibing to as a whole album?
The knife.
What?
That's a good choice.
No,
Yeah.
literally,
The Knife.
every autumn I find myself listening to Silent Shout by The Knife. It came out in
Very good
2005.
choice.
The album rules. It's just excellent.
Sick.
It is. I have a lot of personal associations with it for this time of year, but I just think it rocks.
I did in fact purchase it after your recommendation of it last year.
There you go. Oh yeah, right. The Knife sort of did a new album, kinda. It's not really. It's like it's basically The Knife. It's the new. So, The Knife is a
basically
brother-sister
The Knife.
team. The sister went to do a solo project called Fever Ray.
Yeah.
But the most recent Fever Ray album is the brother is back doing the production, so it's basically The Knife, and it is also very good.
I don't know. So it's A to
Hold
drive.
A, yep, and that's basically all I'll need for next.
You'll tap left to stay on the road.
Yep.
Okay. Brand
Yep.
new.
I'll answer this question before I go back and judge. very
Yeah,
quickly
please.
here. Can't believe I missed this in 2022, but in 2022, the food shipping company Nishihara Shokai in Japan hired the Crazy Ken Band and Rhymester, two J-rap orchestral giants, and then also hired Sunrise Animation to do a single-length promotional song about their company. And it's a banger of a video and
Okay.
a song.
I have never heard a more targeted series of things
Yeah.
come out of your mouth for specifically you.
Yeah,
yeah.
That sounds great.
This is one of those like 9 circles Venn diagrams, and Ian standing in the center being like, "Excellent."
If we ever-
Finally.
Yeah,
I'll show it off later.
excellent.
One of my fave synthwave bands, Gunship.
Oh, yeah.
They just came out with a new album called Unicorn, and it is very, very good. So if you like synthwavey stuff, big recommendation. They have a lot of people that like guest on it, including someone who I hadn't heard in literally forever. Lights is appears on it. Yeah, which is a very good album. Recommend it.
I think she's touring.
Yeah, the thing the last I heard was that she had like left her label and was doing indie stuff or her own things now.
Yeah.
Hence why you've probably heard less of hers, that less airplay this time.
Yeah.
I appreciate. Sorry, briefly, Rachel.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you're trying to stay in the correct lane.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be in this lane.
Yeah.
I've got my bus license and I'm not gonna lose it.
Swing your mic in.
Swing my mic in, yeah. I'm driving a bus.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go. Woo. Good call.
You got it.
Now I'm driving.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now do this
I'm a
for,
gamer.
Do this for 7.5 more hours. You're good. What were you saying, Jordan?
Yeah, there's a band that I found because they were opening for churches when they came to Seattle last year when I saw them, called Kafune.
Right.
They're like the band is like a duo out of New York, but they obviously tour with more folks than it's consistent. And they just put out a new EP, so new that I haven't had the name memorized yet. The album Running was very good, but that's like 2021, but I still listen to it a lot. But they just put out Love Songs for the End, which is an EP of just like indie bangers.
Brand new music, actually. Let me give you an album that's not 17 years old.
Yeah.
All right.
DJ Shadow, brand new instrumental album called Action Adventure. It rules.
Seriously?
It rules.
Also touring, coming to Vancouver. Heads up.
Damn, when?
I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
But let's chat later.
Bear with me
Because if
while
you're coming
I
over
add
for that,
this
I'm
to
coming with you to the
Spotify.
show.
I heard a great interview with him on, I think it was on the CBC, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was on Q. where he was like talking about how there was a lot of points in making the album where he was like, I could get a vocalist in on this, I could get a rapper in on this, but what if I didn't?
Yeah.
And talking about like priding himself on making instrumental music that you don't listen to and go, oh, that's where the vocalist is supposed to come in, right?
Yeah.
That it's instrumental music that is meant to be listened to as instrumental music. He's not just making beats with no vocalist.
Right.
He's making instrumental songs that do stuff and are interesting and build on themselves over the course of the track. And it's a really good album. So yeah, check it out.
Awesome.
Excellent. Do we have anything else from the room?
I've got 3.
Boom.
He's got
go.
3.
Yeah. One real quick that I just saw somebody else highlight in chat. The new Blink-182 album is legitimately solid. I'm enjoying it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
If you like Blink-182 or pop punk, it's good.
Yeah.
It's fun. The other one that has been on heavy repeat for me is a 2021 album called Blossom by Cookie. Cookie with 2 I's and no E's, so Cookii. Really good, short EP, but like good hyperpop, very like kind of bubbly, and I don't know how to describe it, but it works really well for me. It's not too genre switching, and while I do love that on my main hyperpop playlist, I like the consistency of this one. So, highly recommend that. And then the new album this year from Glaive, I Care So Much That I Don't Care At All, which is a pretty good example of the evolution that hyperpop is taking, where it is kind of leaving behind a lot of what made it hyperpop and becoming something else. Like, the best way to describe this Glaive album is it's almost like an early to mid 2000s emo album, but with like 80s vibes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, it's very different and it's very good.
You also mentioned pop punk, which immediately made me remember. If you like pop punk, Honey Revenge is a Canadian band that's still pretty new that just put out their debut album. It's very good, and they're touring with Meet Me at the Altar and playing in Vancouver early next year. For if you want the double dash of pop punk,
Yeah.
and Ben's the one who got me on Meet Me at the Altar, so I might go to that show.
Whoa,
Let me know.
New Ace Rizzle? Okay, hold up. Sorry, Lifefest said Aesop Rock just dropped a new album too.
What?
Oh, snap. Ask who already has the album from Honey Revenge. All right, sick. Excellent.
Legit.
Matt?
I am single-handedly the death of the music industry. I don't think I've listened to something that isn't a Spotify Lo-Fi Beats playlist in a year.
Great. That's fine.
Yeah.
You live your life. Rachel.
I got some music to talk about.
I'm fairly similar, actually.
Yeah, go ahead, Rachel, and then we'll do Max next.
You first.
Keep
Okay.
doing your thing.
I don't listen to a lot of new music. I've been listening to the local radio station has a morning show that doesn't make me want to murder somebody. They're genuinely super funny, and I've been really enjoying that in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any new music right now, but
Independent radio.
I'm trying to think of like what the name of this morning show is, but I can't think of it right now. I'm sure it's two people's names.
It's
Well,
almost
in the
like you've
morning.
been up for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if it comes back to you, though.
Yeah, it's been super fun, and it's just a couple of comedians that I found because I was listening to a different radio show that made me feel so icky, and these guys are like super funny.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Max.
Max.
Man.
Yeah. I got two things to talk about. One is an older album that's new to me this year. And
Wait.
it's a blue.
Oh God!
What?
That's your controller!
Yeah, what happened? I
You can still be saved.
was like,
You're okay.
Whoa.
did I kick it out?
Yeah, so if you look underneath,
You
Ian,
were
that was
such.
amazing.
That was
That was
incredible.
incredible.
I was like, something has happened, and this
The
appears to
save.
be something.
So there was.
What the hell was that?
Well, that was Ben.
Sorry.
That was Ben messing with you. But as you can see on camera, down here, there's an extender for the cable,
Yeah.
and happened to kick right there. It's all good.
Perfect.
Let
Everything's fine.
Let it not be said that I don't care about crashes.
You
Yeah, that was an incredible
absolutely
save.
just saved Grimace's license here.
Yeah.
let Grimace die. Anyway,
Yeah.
Max.
Hi.
I definitely looked at it and was like, that feels wrong.
So the first album is an older one, but new to me. It's a bluegrass album. I don't usually listen to bluegrass, but it downright slaps. It's Ricky Skaggs and Bruce Hornsby's live Cluck Old Hen album. And if you're like, I like film music, but what if there was like a 12-minute improv thing in the middle of it on banjo and fiddle? And it's amazing. And that's like, the entire album is just really high, like really good stuff. And then the other one is, I think it's still 1 or 2 tracks short of releasing, but it's, oh god, I'm slowly blanking on his name. Peter Gabriel's new album. Because he's been releasing
Still releasing music?
Yeah, that blows my
first
mind.
album in 20 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
And they've been releasing it through Bandcamp, 1 track a month, I think, for the entire year. So the entire album's going to be out in December. It's like 1 or 2 tracks short at the moment. And they're releasing 2 mixes for every track.
Okay.
Like 2 professionally done from scratch mixes, where that's the only thing that's different for them for every track. The list of people who are associated with it is really long. There's like live orchestras and horns. They commissioned a bunch of artists to make a bunch of art, including Nick Cave, which is great. Yeah, it's
Cool.
just really good. And I think it's the only sort of situation where I've seen 2 side-by-side mixes without any sort of additional qualifiers like releasing later or we've got new tech or anything else like that. It's just, if you want to know exactly what a mix can do, this is it.
Cool.
And also it's Peter Gabriel, so it's just a jam.
Nice.
That rules.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah.